We're holding in Gemara Avodah page 2b on the bottom. Then we're going to go to 3a. Okay? It says like this. Amar Resh Lakish. Mr. Israel, Shalom Aleichem. Nice seeing you. Resh Lakish says, Ma lashon kinui. What is this kinui mean? Kinui is when man is warning his wife. Он ее предупреждает, чтобы она с этим мужчиной не разговаривала. Говорит, что такое кинуй? Mr. Arthur Pinchasov, Shalom Aleichem, let's go. What does that mean, kinui? So Gemara says, Davar amatil kina bena leven acherim. Kinui from the word kin'ah. Kin'ah is like arguments and fights. It's something that causes arguments between her and other people. How? Until today, she was going into the offices, talking to the man, left and right, flirting, right? Mr. Eaton, Shalom Aleichem. So she was flirting with everybody, left and right. But now, husband saw this. Mr. Abraham Chaim of Shalom Aleichem. I'm taking a little time because I know more people come, so I don't want to repeat 50 times. So it says,
how are you?
Huh?
Me, push my code.
Yes, Ethan, how are you? Nice seeing you. Do me a favor, please mute yourselves. Thank you. It's really, wow, pleasure to see you all. Chazaku Baruch, guys. Proud of you all. Let's go. Amaris Lakish says, Ma lashon kinui. What does that mean? Kinui. He is giving a warning. What is that kinui? The word kinui means jealousy, and kinui means kin'ah, hatred. So it says, it's something that causes hatred between her and other people. Why? Until today, she was able to talk to anyone she wants, however she wants. But from now on, her husband said, you're not allowed to talk to any man. Or he said, don't go into hiding with these men. So now, she's not going to go hiding with him anymore, or she's not going to go to talk to different men. She's sitting and secluding herself, hiding somewhere, right? And people will say, excuse me, why is she hiding over there? Then people will say, she's hiding because her husband's suspicious about her. And he said to her not to talk to other men. So this way she's hiding from everybody. That will cause hatred between her and other people. So comes out how he gave her warning. He was with her one-on-one, and he spoke to her, and he gave her warning. And the whole world does not know that she is warned. So comes out, warning happens because of husband. Not like Rabbi Eliezer and Rabbi Yoshua we learned in the Mishnah, that he takes two witnesses and gives a warning. No, he himself takes her to the room, and he says, hello, don't talk to this person anymore. The Amri. And then the man will say, Mr. Elia, Shalom Aleichem. Mr. Elia, tomorrow we're having in Lafa Bar and Grill a party, Siyum party for those who finished Gemara. You were the majority of the Gemara with us. We would like to see you and your wife there tomorrow, okay?
Thank you, Robert.
I'm going to see you, right? 7 o'clock.
Good.
You have to be there, guys. You have to, because there's something good for everyone that learned Gemara. Please.
Rabbi, have fun. Rabbi, have fun.
Huh?
Have fun there. Have fun.
Thank you. I will. Let's go. Let's continue. Omar. So he said, what's kinui? Something that causes her having hatred, her between other people. So comes out, men can give warning to his wife himself. And the world does not know that the husband said to her, I warn you not to talk to this man. And they will say, Mike, the butler. What is this? Before she would talk to us, and now she's separated herself from us. And now they will come to hate her. son of Rav Shalmei, from the name of Abaye, he said, Omar, Davar amatil kina lebeno lebena. It's something, what's kina? Something that causes hatred between husband and wife. The tension, the jealousy, the fight, the argument. How Omar? Kasavar kinu al pishnaim edim. Why? Because he's suspicious about his wife. So what he's going to do? He's going to go call two witnesses. And he's going to say, listen, I'm suspicious about her that she's talking to this man and she's going with him to hiding. So I want to make you two witnesses to go and give her a warning. Ooh. Rab Moshe. Everyone right.
Shalom Aleichem, Shalom
Aleichem. Okay, let's go further. So he's going to take the two witnesses. Then he's going to give warning to his wife, Mr. Levi Shalom Aleichem. He's going to give warning to his wife. And now these two witnesses will go and tell the whole world, oh, you know why this woman is hiding over there from everybody? Because her husband said, if you talk to men, I'm going to take you to Beit HaMikdash. Okay. So now the question comes back again. 1 second. How does he give her a warning? By himself, one-on-one in the house? Or he goes and brings two witnesses and gives a warning in front of two witnesses? Alma. So Gemara, now we go to page Gimel Amud Aleph on top. Okay? Alma comes out. If you have Safari, you could look inside. Alma comes out, Kasavri the Asur lekanot. So comes out, Rabbi said, you're not allowed to give warning to your wife. Why? If you give her warning and she goes by accident, speaks to this man, and she goes into hiding, that's all. You can't take her back. You cannot live with her. And there's no Beit HaMikdash, and you're done. So Rambam says, the best way, approach, if you want to give it to your wife, is speak to her nicely. Say, listen, not warning, but I'm asking you, please don't talk to this and this person. Uman de Omar mutar lekanot. So now, there's two opinions, Rabbi Akiva, Rabbi Ishmael. Rabbi Ishmael says, better not to warn. It's your free choice. Rabbi Akiva says, excuse me, you must warn your wife. Mr. Nisan Adgarov in the house. Mr. Joshua Ischako. Bruchim Abayim, guys. It's a pleasure to see you all. Okay. Uman Dama Mutar Lekanot. So now we have two opinions. One rabbi says you're not allowed to warn your wife. One says you are allowed to warn your wife. One is not allowed and one is allowed. Uman Dama Mutar Lekanot. So now, according to the one who says you are allowed to warn your wife. Ma'ulashon kinui. So what does that mean, kinui? Omar Rav Nachman Bar Yitzchak. Rav Nachman Bar Yitzchak said, "En kinui ela lashon hatra'a." Kinui means warning. He says, no, there's two opinions what means kinui. Kinui means hatred, and kinui means warning. So he gives her a warning, and he says, don't talk to this man. V'chen hu omer, and it says also in the pasuk, Vayikana Hashem le'artzo v'yachamon alamo, and Hashem warned his land, and Hashem had mercy to his people. Who brought it? This pasuk brought by Yoel Bet Yudchet. Vayikana Hashem le'artzo, and Hashem gave warning to his people. So it comes out, what's warning? Warning means, kana means warning. So it doesn't mean hatred, but it means warning. Vayikana Hashem le'artzo, Rashi, Hitra Be'elek v'chatzil v'gazam shelo yashchitu odet artzo. Hashem gave all the warnings not to destroy his land. Okay. Gemara. Tanya Haya Rabbi Meir Omer. We have learned in the Baraita. Now is the beautiful, ever daily dose, weekly dose, yearly dose. Is important dose for life. Rabbi Meir used to say, Tanya Haya Rabbi Meir Omer, Adam over avera baseter. Person does sins in hidden. He thinks, oh, nobody sees, nobody knows. V'akadosh Baruch Hu machriz alahu begalui. And Hashem screams about this sin in public. So this person sins in hidden, and Hashem screams out, he reveals his sin in public. Rashi brings this pasuk comparing to this Sota woman. Look what it says here. Kigon isha perutza ovelet baseter. She is parutz. What's parutz? No tzniut. Immodest. Not modest woman. Okay? So she goes and does sins in hidden. What Hashem does, Hashem puts brain to her husband, and he comes and says, I make you Sota. He takes her to Beit HaMikdash, and the whole world knows her sin. So Hashem said, you made sins in hidden, I will reveal in public. Okay. Sheneimar, it says, V'avar alav ruach kin'ah. And Hashem made, give me a second, somebody came, I don't want to know 1 second. And Hashem made that husband should go on him, ruach kin'ah. What's ruach kin'ah? The 1 second, hello? Who's this? Hashem made that the husband should have ruach kin'ah, jealousy mode. And Hashem says, husband says, listen, you go to talk to this man and you go with him to hiding. I'm warning you. One more time you go to hiding, I'm taking you to Beit HaMikdash. So Hashem makes her husband to have this mode. כגון אישה פרוצה עובדת בסדר, הקדוש ברוך הוא מכניס בגלוי, שנותן בלב בעלה לקנאות. Hashem gives in the heart of her husband to get jealous on her. Here in the whole entire Shas, whenever you see the word heart, it means brains. Okay? בעלה לקנאות לה, והדבר מתפרסם בגלוי. After her husband takes her to Beit HaMikdash, who knows it? The whole world knows it. Hashem says, you sin in private, I will publicize it. So what means the word avera? Pass by. What does that mean? Shneimar ve'avar alav luach kin'ah. Ve'in avira ela lashon hachraza. Anytime you hear the word avera, you think it's pass by, no? No. Avera means hachraza. How you call out things? How you say that? Like advertisement? No. You scream out. Как человек орет и говорит информацию, как реклама.
Publicize.
How you say that?
Publicize.
Publicize. Thank you. Where are you? Why are you sitting waiting till I break my tongue to talk? Come on, Mr. Arthur. Thank you. Publicize. Ela lashon hachraza. Avera means hachraza. We think avera is a sin. No. Avera means publicize. Sheneimar, how do we know? It says, Vayitzav Moshe, and Moshe commanded, Vaya'aviru kol b'machane. And Moshe Rabbeinu said, after Moshe Rabbeinu said not to bring things anymore for Shabbat, because Shabbat came in not allowed to carry, so what they did, Vaya'aviru kol b'machane. And they blew shofar to publicize in the camp. So the word we see here, Vaya'aviru, means publicize. Resh Lakish Amar. Resh Lakish says, a life lesson. Resh Lakish says, En Adam over Avera, a person never sins. Elim ken nichnas bo ruach shtut. Person sins only after a stupid thought comes into his brain. Rav Wolkenkow calls it how? Juke. Until juke goes into his brain. After juke comes into person's brain, then person begins sinning. But if juke doesn't come in, person never sins. So it says, Resh Lakish Omar, En Adam over Avera, a person never sins, Elim Kain, Nichnas Baruch Shtut. Person sins only after foolish spirit comes into his brain. Sheneimar, it says, Ish kitiste ishto. A man, which is his wife, became Sota. But really, here the word tiste is written with shin. So don't read tiste, but read tishte from the word shote. So why his wife sinned? Because she became shote. Stupid spirit came into their brain. Tana. We have learned in a Braita. I'm sorry, Tana is Mishnah. Mishnah learned. Devei Rabbi Shmuel. Mishnah learned in the yeshiva of Rabbi Shmuel. Mipnei ma ha'emina Torah ed echad besota. Usually, A guy wants to marry a girl, right? Khatan marries Kala. How many witnesses do you need? Two. You give somebody $100 loan. How many witnesses do you need? Two. So why here by Sota, if guy comes and says, listen, I saw your wife went into a hiding, one witness, we believe him. Through that witness, husband can take his wife to Beit HaMikdash. Why? Why here you believe one witness? Don't you need to witness like everywhere in the world? So that's the question of Rabbi Ishmael. So the answer Gemara gives and says, Shalaglaim ledavar, Sha'arei kinala v'nistera. So we have here proof. Raglan ledavar is like there's a leads to the action. Okay? I said that slidi, za'akti. Okay? So there's Raglan ledavar, Sha'arei kinala, because husband warned her. Normal husband doesn't warn normal wife if she's normal. So he warned her. Venistera, and she goes into hiding with different men. And one witness gives testimony that she is impure to her husband. What does that mean, impure? What person sins, anybody sees? No. But he says, I saw them, they were in a hiding more than 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, whatever. As long as it takes time to do the Avela. Amar Leila Papa La Abaya. Rav Papa said to Abaya, Vahaki Ketiva Kinui, Batar Stira Vatuma, who diktiva. He says, I don't understand what Papa says to Abaya. When Torah says you're not allowed to give warning to your wife, it talks about after she hides herself, and after it was proven that she already had znut. So what kind of warning you give her after the action is done? What's going to help? What's going to change? It's not going to change anything. She's already hiding and hidden. She was hidden and she did tumah already. So what's the warning? Why warning is then? What your warning will have? Amar le. Abaya said back to Rav Papa, V'ovar kvar. V'ovar ukvar ovar. No. In the beginning gave a warning. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to give a pause because I'm going to complain to somebody. Mr. Elisha, how are you? We miss you.
Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Rabbi.
Alechem shalom. Make sure tomorrow your partner comes with you, okay, please?
B'ezrat Hashem, B'ezrat Hashem.
Thank you, guys. Proud of you all. Let's continue.
Wait, Rabbi.
Hmm.
I got a hello from Rabbi Rybakov.
Who's talking? Eitan, yes. What's your question?
No, I'm just saying I got a hello from Rabbi Rybakov.
Thank you. Okay, let's go for it. Thank you. No, Gemara says he already warned her. Now the fact she went to hiding and she did znut, it's only after he warned her already. If there is no warning, there's no hiding. When he is not allowed to be with his wife, he has to take her to Beit HaMikdash only if he gave her warning. He didn't give her warning and she went to hiding. He doesn't need to take her to Beit HaMikdash. Why? Because he never gave a warning. Elameat. Gemara says, no. Prove it from here. V'avar lachem kol chalutz. And he passed over them over all the armed. So what it says over here, one second. V'avar lachem kol chalutz et ha'yarden lifnei Hashem ad horish et oivahu mipanav. Okay, so Yoshua said to people, V'avar lachem, no, Bamidbar. Moshe Rabbeinu. Hashem said to Moshe Rabbeinu to tell people, V'avar lachem kol chalutz, and all the armed people should go forward. So over means in past. Hachanami. Here also. It says over there, and the land was conquered in front of Hashem. After the land is conquered, then they came to live in the land. Mashma dile haba. So comes out, after they conquered the land, they should go armed people forward. So here, how can you say that Avar means he passed already, but it means forward? later on, in future. Elahacha. Gemara says, no. Warning cannot be after hiding. Warning has to be before hiding. If you want to tell me the way it says in the pasuk, the avar, and he went and he warned already, batar to ustira, after she hides herself, after she was with a guy living, and then she hides herself, and then he gave her warning. Kinui lamali. The warning, what's gonna do now? It's already too late. There's no warning after she did sin. Tanat Rabbi Ishmael. The Mishnah learns from them Rabbi Ishmael. En adam makne leishto elem ken nichnas bo ruach. So Gemara proves here, you can't say the warning was done after hiding, because there's no warning after hiding. Only if he warns her, then the hiding is hiding, and tum'ah is tum'ah. If he didn't warn her, she went to hiding, he cannot take her to Beit HaMikdash. Why? She could say, he never warned me. So therefore, Gemara says, stop. Let's clear out. The clearing out is, he had to give warning first. After the warning, now she goes to hiding, he has to take it to Beit HaMikdash. Okay, here we cleared out. So now, Gemara continues further. Tana. We have learned, in the yeshiva of Rabbi Ishmael, so person never gives warning. A person never gives warning to his wife unless he has ruach. So this ruach, two rabbis understood different way. One says he had spiritual vision that she's tameh. This is why he gives a warning. Second one says no. Ruach means he's the problem. A person doesn't give warning to his wife unless he has juke in his head. It says, and went over him the ruach kin'ah, the jealousy mode, jealousy spirit. And he warned his wife. The master says, 1 second. My ruach. What is ruach? Rabbanan Amri, ruach tum'ah. Rabbanan say, ruach tum'ah. Impure thoughts. Ruach tara. So impure thoughts, he think in his wife, in his brains that she's making averot. Rav Ashi says, no. Ruach tahara. It's not like he thinks, but he sees certain spiritual vision that his wife is being to him unfaithful. Therefore, he gives her warning. Umistavra, and it comes out, Ruach Tara. It comes out the way opinion says Ruach Tahara. Husband is like a special tzaddik. He sees in a vision that his wife is being unfaithful, so he gives her a warning. He says, listen, you are going to hiding with this man, don't do it anymore. The Tanya. We've learned the Braita. V'kineh ishto. So now machloket. When person gives warning to his wife, is this free choice? Or it's a must? Give me a second. I want to see this beautiful Rashi here. 1 second. Okay. Rashi says, "Nichnas boruach mimarom," from, I don't know, from far will come out mefarish ruach to tahara. What's ruach tahara? Or ruach tum'ah. So we say, what is this? It's a good spirit or bad spirit? So it says, al yidei satan haba la'achatio laknit et ishto. This spirit, like, let's say it's bad, right? Bad spirit. Satan comes, triggers him to cause a shalom bayit issue between him and his wife. Second one says, no, it's ruach ta'ara. He's a holy guy. Because he's a holy guy, Hashem gives him a hint that his wife is not a clean person. Ruach ta'ara shesonet apritzut. So why he goes and warns his wife? Because he hates pritzut. He says, excuse me, why people b'nei Torah, what is this? Chas v'shalom. And he gives a warning. Okay. Now, the Tanya, we've learned the Braita, v'kineh ishto, and he gives a warning to his wife. Reshut. What is this? Reshut. This is a free choice. Divrei Rabbi Yishmael. This is according to Rabbi Yishmael. Rabbi Akiva says, no. Chova, must. One rabbi says it's free choice to give warning. One rabbi says it is must. Rabbi Yishmael says it's free choice. Rabbi Akiva says it is must. If you want to say Bishlama Ruach Tahara, if you want to say it's a good spirit, yeah, husband is big tzaddik, he's a holy guy, Hashem gives him vision that his wife could be Tameh Shapir, that's good. You're telling me it's a free choice. But if you tell me this is Ruach Tum'ah that causes Shalom Bayit, issue between husband and wife, Reshut and Chovah, there's difference between Reshut and Chovah. I mean, if she didn't do nothing and just Jew comes into his head, Satan causes issues, you shouldn't do this. Warning. Person should bring in Satan juke to his head to cause a Shalom Bayit issue. Why should he do that? Comes out, no, it's not bad spirit. He sees his wife talking like a priesthood lady. So he says, listen, I got married to you in a condition that will be by the name of Israel and not the world of a priesthood chas v'shalom. So he gives her a warning. Okay, but still, today there's no warning. Today we're not allowed to give any warning. Rambam says whoever has issues like this, speak to your wife nicely, not to talk to anyone. Guys, listen, in America, especially people who learn Torah, we have no issues like this. We're talking about not normal people. People dance in public, men and women and men together. They don't care about kashrut. They don't care about Shabbat, halachot. We're talking about not tzaddikim, tzadkaniyot that we know. This is people who we don't know. Next, Guf, we've learned in the bright. Vekinet ishto. Guys, it's already 4 o'clock. You still want to continue 7-8 more minutes? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Now, what they said, yes.
Do you have Pro?
Huh?
Do you have Zoom Pro?
I can't hear you.
Do you have Zoom Pro?
Let's enjoy. Come on, Eitan Jan, let's go. You're a big tzaddik.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you for joining us. It's a real pleasure to see you. Gufa, we've learned the bright. Vekine et ishto, and man was suspicious to his wife. Reshut, that is free choice. He could make a warning to her, free choice, or he could make warning to her as a must. 1 second. Okay, good. Sorry, something was with my phone. Okay. So Gemara says, is this free choice to give a warning, or it's a must? Rabbi Shema says free choice. Rabbi Akiva says no, it's chova. Why? Because Torah says what? La'itama. So now they want to learn from the pasuk of the Kohen. Is it free choice, all the mitzvot in the Torah, or it's obligation? Rabbi Shema says all the mitzvot in the Torah, free choice. Rabbi Akiva says, excuse you, everything mitzvah in the Torah is obligation. So Torah says, if a person is a Kohen, his relative passed away, he could be tameh for her. Positive mitzvah, he could be tameh. Who's that? Father, mother, brother, sister, wife, son, daughter, chas v'shalom, lo aleinu v'lo alechem. So Rabbi Shema says, all this free choice, it doesn't have to be. Kohen, he's different people to take care of the dead body, b'chava. Rabbi Akiva says, no, chova. You must go become tameh, says Rabbi Akiva. La'itama reshut, div Rabbi Shema. Rabbi Akiva omer chova. Le'olam bahem ta'avodu. We have a mitzvah to take Eved Kenani and make him a slave. Pachat k'akpa karla, char service, whatever. Take a goy and make him slave to you. So the question is, father passes away. He has to give inheritance, his servant, to his son. Why? Because we have mitzvah to make them slaves. Le'olam bahem ta'avodu. Torah says, forever make them slaves to yourself. Reshut, Rabbi Shema says, excuse me, no, not must. Free choice. You want to make him slave? Do it. No, let him go free. Rabbi Akiva says, no, chova, keep him. Make him slave. Why? It's obligation. So that's the machloket, basically in all the entire Torah. Is it free choice or it is obligation? Amale Rav Papa Labai. Rav Papa comes says to Abai. Amrila Rav Mashar Shela Rav. Some said Rav Mashar says to Rav. Lema Rabbi Shema Rabbi Akiva b'chol Torah kula hachi pligi. Maybe Rabbi Shmuel and Rabbi Akiva arguing the whole entire Torah. Demar Amar Rishu, Demar Amar Chova. One rabbi says it's free choice, one rabbi says it's obligation, must. Amar Le, he said to him, Hacha Bakar Pligi, V'kana et ishto reshut. Here also, by a guy who's warning his wife, Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Shmuel, same argument. Is this free choice? Or it is must? Rabbi Shmuel says it's must. Rabbi Akiva says it's free choice. Umar Amar Chova, Omar Le'ahacha B'krai Pligi. Why? What says in the pasuk? V'kineh et ishto, and he warned his wife. That was Rashut, Rabbi Shmuel. Rabbi Shmuel says it's free choice. Rabbi Akiva Omer Chova. Rabbi Akiva says no, it's obligation. My time with Rabbi Shmuel. What is the reason of Rabbi Shmuel? So by law, because he holds ki hai tana, like this bright, like this tana. The Tanya, we've learned in a bright, Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov Omer. Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov says, Kelefi shamra Torah, since Torah says, Lo tisna et achicha bilvavecha, do not hate your brother in your heart. So seems to me, if I'm not allowed to hate my brother in my heart, when my wife doesn't behave properly, maybe I cannot tell her anything. Why? Because I'm not allowed to hate your brother in your heart. Your wife is like your brother, any Jew. You're not allowed to hate any Jew in your heart, so therefore, don't do any warnings. Like here. Talmud Lomar, Torah says, no. Torah says, no, she's not behaving properly. Go and give a warning. Even though it causes hatred between husband and wife. Kin'ah. Why? Because here it doesn't mean that. Here it means that if person doesn't act properly according to the Torah, you're allowed to give a warning. This is according to Rabbi Akiva. And he goes beyond his wife, Rabbi Akiva says, Kinui acharine ketiv. It says, one second. Rabbi Akiva says, no, there's different kinui. Rabbi Ishmael, I did the Baal Michta v'hinitma, since Torah brings, says Rabbi Ishmael, really, you don't have to give her kinyan here. But since Torah says v'hinitma, and she became tameh, means what? She went to hiding already with different men. That nitma vehi lo nitma. Since Torah talks about when she became tameh or not tameh, here you have to give warning. Ktiv nami v'kana et ishto. Therefore, it says he gave warning to his wife. But Akiva says, no, you don't need all this. You don't need this. As soon as he sees that she's being suspicious, he gives a warning right away. It doesn't have to go tameh, not tameh, right away. Look at the Tana of Rabbi Shmuel. It's like Rabbi Shmuel. The Tana of Rabbi Shmuel, because Rabbi Shmuel said, Kol parasha shenemra v'nishnet. Anytime Torah says something and repeats itself, lo nishnet ela b'shvil davar shenitchadesh ba. It comes to teach us another chidush. V'avar olach ruach tum'ah, yeah, and she had ruach tum'ah, v'kineh et ishto. Why do it? V'kineh et ishto. Why are you repeating this? Why are you repeating another statement? V'avar la aleha ruach tum'ah, yeah, and she became to have ruach tum'ah, v'kineh et ishto, and you give her kineh. Why you give her? Why you give a warning? Because to teach us, once the Torah goes second thing, to teach us something new. Here, you have to give a warning. Even according to Rabbi Shmuel. It's free choice though. But Rabbi Akiva says, no, it's must. So basically today, we learn Machloket, Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Shmuel, but we learn two important things in life. Number one, a person never sins until he brings in juk into his head. One person brings juk into his head, he goes to sin. But today, this generation, even I could prove it to you, something dangerous, the person never goes into depression until he puts into his head this. If person never puts depression into his head, I'm this, I'm that, I won't be able to, Now he's going to become somebody big and somebody great. So a person should try always to put positive, improving things into his head, good things into his head, growing things into his head, that is accomplished, that is grown, that's become matzliach. Only that when a person puts in his head, that how he will be growing, Be'ezrat Hashem. So Be'ezrat Hashem, tomorrow we will continue learning with all of you, continuation with great depth, Be'ezrat Hashem. Thank you again, everyone.